Broken triad practice, F major. F major tonality has a B flat in it. The relative minor when Do is F, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, then La is D. So the relative of F major is D minor. These two go together, so we're going to learn them together. So first off, F major, left hand. So we're going to go 5, 3, 1 and broken, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1. Here comes 5, 2. The fingering is always the same. Keep that wrist relaxed so that it can maneuver and pivot as needed. So first we're going to do long, short, short, long with F. Ready? Here we go. Long. See, I kind of go up. Here's finger 2 for the pinky. And then I transfer my arm weight. Little circles with the wrist. Very subtle. Prepare. If you want, eventually you can, when you first practice this, take as much time as you need. It's much more valuable to be as accurate as you can than it is to go as fast as you can. The speed comes on its own with the fluency. You don't have to work on the speed so much as you have to work on what it is you're trying to play. And when you practice it slowly, your brain has a chance to gradually soak it in, like a sponge gradually soaks in liquid. So we want to go. So you can take as long as you need to on that one. Okay, that's the fingering. And then prepare. So if you take quite a bit of time and you get lost, you know, okay, that's a place where I need to practice extra. So you might go just between those two inversions. You don't always have to go from the beginning to the end. In fact, when you're first learning something, it's pretty unlikely that you'll be able to do that anyway. So one of the brilliant bits about practicing with these rhythms is you have built in, if you mess up a fingering or something, you can just go back one inversion. And you can just practice that. And you could do the opposite rhythm even if you wanted to. Or here's another one, which is kind of fun. So maybe we'll do that a little later. But back to the long, short, short from here. Ready? And here we go. Long. Go. Go. Oh, see, I'm going to go. And actually, I noticed I was getting some tension accumulating. So if you find you're making a mistake, it might just be that you're getting some extra tension in your wrist. So I'm going to go back another interval. Inversion, I mean to say. Now I'm going to go. Since I messed that up, I'll play that a few times. I messed that one up because I missed it. See, most people, they practice when they're performing and perform when they're practicing. The idea is you practice what you want to happen when you're performing. So listen with the performer's ears. If you don't like what you're hearing when you're practicing and you don't want that to happen in a performance, change what you're doing so it sounds more like what you want to happen, because what you're doing at home tends to come out when you go out and about. So let's practice that. Long, short, short, long. Pause the video. Practice until confident. And then come back, we'll resume. So after long, short, short, long, we're going to do the right hand. Long, short, short, long. Ready? Here we go. Get ready, finger 2. Get ready, finger 2. Change around. Trying to say change and turn. Finger 2. Now, I've been playing these for a long time, so my shorts, short, short, I play play them pretty quickly, but you might not be ready for that. So if you're playing a more comfortable for you pace, or even slower, by all means, play that slower pace. The speed comes on its own as you get to know the piece a lot better. So let's play that again. Finger 2. Relaxed wrist. Finger 2. Here comes finger 2. Prepare ahead of time. Finger 2. Practice that until confident. And let's come back. Now the left hand. Short, short, long. Ready? Here we go. See how I prepare? Prepare in advance. Finger 2 coming up. Change. 2. Let your wrist be loose. Pause, practice. Here comes right hand, short, short, long. Ready, go. Finger 2. Finger 2. Turn around. Finger 2. Are you preparing as you go? Finger 2. Pause, practice. Let's come back. Now here's the left hand, short, long, short. Ready? Here we go. Short, long. Finger 2. Prepare in advance. Finger 2. Turn around. Finger 2 coming up here. Finger 2 coming up here. Okay, pause or rewind and play along with that. Let's do the right hand now. Short, long. Here we go. Here's finger 2. Prepare, turn around. See how I prepare as quickly as I can. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to go back as I messed that one up. Trying to talk and play at the same time. Sometimes that's a little bit more energy reserve than I have ready to go. So let's do that again. Short, long. Here we go. Finger 2. Whoops. 2. Get ready. Finger 2. Turn around. 2. 2. Pause, practice, and then continue. Left hand. Right hand, ready, go. So a couple of fun variations. A little waltz variation. Try that one. Do the opposite. 2 solid with 1 on its own. Pardon me. On the right hand. That gives you a chance to have a nice nice gentle thumb. Now how about the right hand? 2, 2, 2. Prepare before you play. 2. There. And some other examples you might go. Or like you're sneaking up on something. The more variety and variation you can put into it, the more fun you have with it, the more alive your brain is in soaking up the information. So if you're bored as you're practicing, sorry, and don't turn it into a drudgery. It's not, it's music. Change the articulation. Change the dynamic marking. Like you're going to sneak up on somebody to surprise them. Go really, really slowly. Okay, you can go even slower than that. I didn't hear that one. Now I heard it. Really sink into the bottom of those keys. And then after you sink into the bottom, release that excess tension. So this is a great chance for you to practice different articulation, different touch. We hardly ever practice anything pianissimo. So it's a great chance. If you're going to be practicing your technique, you might as well practice with some variation in there. Makes things far more interesting. You could even put your own lyrics to things if you wanted to. Maybe you're a songwriter and you want to mess around with different lyrics. Although that one might be asking a bit more mental energy of you. And with distracted attention, you might be missing which fingering you're doing. So be your own best, use your own let's try that again. Use your own best judgment as to what variations your brain is ready for. When you're first learning to do something, you've got a lot to think about. Keep it simple. But as you get to know it better and better, introduce lots of different variations to make it fun. So that was F major. Next we do the relative minor, which is D